A while back, I was working on an upgrade on my car where I needed to go from a smaller U-joint that I had on there to a large unit because of the drive shaft that I was putting in there. And I didn't really know anything about the sizes and what they meant. You know, different brands have different naming conventions. Spicer likes to put an X on their end of their part numbers. There's other part numbers where it's like a 0153 or 0213 or something like that. And then, but there's kind of this common number, this 1310, 1330, 1350. That kind of naming convention seems to be pretty consistent between the various brands. They have their own part numbers, but ultimately if you were looking for a 1330 U-joint, you'd be able to get what you needed from whatever manufacturer you chose. What I've got here is just kind of a small representation of what you can get. There's various sizes. Well, the smallest one I have here is a 1310, but then I've got a 1330, a 1350, and then I've got one where it's got a 1310 on one side and a 1330 on the other side, and it allows you to kind of fit the difference between if you've got two different mating, yoke on your transmission is different from what's on your driveline or something like that. So, and then there's other sizes. I think there's you could put like a 1210 right here, a little bit smaller. Then there's like a 1410 and a 1480. Of course, then it can get really big from there when you start getting into big trucks and stuff like that. But for cars, these are kind of the main ones that you'd use. These 1310, 1330, 1350 are kind of the most common, most used units.